Hey guys, it's me, Delta One, here with Airsoft Talk, and today I have a review for you of the custom Airsoft Geek camera mount. Now you may be wondering, oh, Airsoft Geek, he's already made mounts before. There's nothing special about him. You just mount your camera, you do whatever you want. Wrong. Okay. So I bought this a long time ago, and I thought this was the coolest thing ever because I thought it was 16:9 when it filmed, and JVC is a piece of shit. They pissed me off. They lie about their product specifications on this one, and it isn't. But it does have ridiculous zoom. Now, you may be wondering, what does this have to do with anything? Well, how many times have you been in a CQB game and you've wanted to be able to look around the corner and blind fire and not get in trouble? I have. Now, by simply putting on, I think Airsoft Geek, as soon as he tells me what the screw mounts, I'll put them in the description or an annotation. But he made this for me, and this is what I'm going to do. It's simply scope rings that you mount onto a 20mm rail, and you just untighten them, and you just slap it on a gun. Now, this could serve multiple purposes for not just CQB, but for other things. Now, let me get this on. It doesn't like my JG rail, apparently, but I don't know why. That's weird. That's very weird. I don't understand. But anyways, so technically, at the fields we play at, you can't blind fire. Now, if you look at it, my camera's facing my camera. If I flip this out, I now have a digital scope where I can zoom in and out. I have 35 optical, 800 digital. 800 digital was enough for me to see ships and shrimping boats when I went to the beach at about 15 to 20 miles offshore from the shore. Now, that's ridiculous. Now, I could zoom in and zoom out, that's cool and whatnot, but what you can do is get it to where the camera screen faces my camera, flip it back. Now, say that y'all as the viewers are facing the gun, and you're around a corner like this, and all that. So basically, you're facing this camera screen. You just stick your arms out forward around the corner, look at your camera screen, and see what you're shooting. You now have a camera gun. That's badass. Now, you can put this on like a Barrett, you could do that, and you could even use that as a scope. You can also use it to spot targets that are really far out there. Now, the only con to this is that, you've got a camcorder, $100 piece of equipment, but that's not really a con of the product. The product works fine. It's a con that you're risking a camera. Now, this is a pretty, excuse my language, badass little mount, and to be honest, Airsoft Geek sells them. Contact him for prices. They do vary. He can build mounts for pretty much anything you want. He's a very good guy. I talk to him all the time. And he's just a great guy. There's no reason to not buy one of these, to be honest. I think it's probably one of the most badass purchases I've ever bought, because how many times have you ever wanted to just go like this around a corner and see people and be like, hey, no blind firing! Be like, dude, I got it on camera, man. So I can see what you're doing. That's why I like this concept. Now, I wish there was more people out there like Airsoft Geek that would make products like this, like Adiron, What You Looking At, just making new things is what I like to see. Not very many people do it. I don't really make anything. I just build shit. But this is really cool. I highly recommend buying one for fun, and the fact that it'd make a good gun cam, because you can see what you're doing and you can zoom in and out, and it's efficient on the battlefield. So I think it's pretty cool, and I'm gonna throw it on the Barrett real quick just to show y'all. So now I got the scope off of my Barrett, and yes, I put it on there, and that's ridiculous. You can just mount it on right here. Mount it on nice and tight. And it turns out my Barrett isn't a true 20mm rail. Nothing some electrical tape won't fix, but that's very bizarre. But whatever, but you get the point. I can now use the 800 optical capability after I put some electrical tape to fix the wobble. Zoom in, look at the camera screen, zoom in and out, and have optical zooms and look ridiculous amounts away. Like, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure, like, times 20 is, like, artillery range on a scope. I think I'm probably wrong. But, yeah, you can do all sorts of cool things with this. It's a definite must-have. Guys, Airsoftgeeks.com, go check them out. Go buy one. Do all good stuff. And hopefully he won't make your package ridiculous like he did mine. Thanks for watching, and thank you, Airsoft Geek, and I'll see you all in the next video.